Hey, what's going on, guys? Guess what I got? So I traded in my WRX for this 19 Subaru STI. As you guys can see, it looks pretty clean right now. I just came from a wash. Just wanted to show you guys, some of the things that I like about it and kind of go over it. Kind of like a quick overview, if you will. But I've had, from my previous videos, I've mentioned that I have had an STI before. I had a 17 limited model, and it was in red. And this one is pretty much the color I've always wanted, the World Rally Blue Pearl. I was going to get that one for the 17, but during that time, I searched everywhere in California for a stock model, and there weren't any available, so I ended up getting the red one, which was really nice too. But I really love this color versus the red. This is my favorite color. I've always wanted it in this color, so I was able to get it from Ocean Subaru in Fullerton. That's where they had it in stock, and it only had a few, like a month that it was in their inventory, so it was pretty much brand new. I've already done some things that have improved the car, such as this beautiful neochrome axle back from Nameless. I think they're like 3.5 inches, and it has a 4-inch muffler, so they're not muffler deletes. I like the sound thus far. They're pretty good. They're not too loud, not too quiet either. I'm just gonna go over the car. There's a STI badge. I really like the calipers. Some people complain about the color, but honestly, I think it pops out and it makes them stand out. I don't see cars like that anywhere with the that color for the brake calipers. So those come in 6-piston Brembos. Those are the brakes, and then it has the slotted brake rotors. So I talked to you guys about the Nameless axle back. I don't know if I'm gonna get a mid pipe for it. When I was doing the installation, I did see that it had a huge resonator in the mid pipe from Subaru, but I just I'm just kind of like thinking it sounds pretty good right now, but maybe down the line I'll decide on purchasing a mid pipe. But for now, that's about it. I don't want to modify this car at all. I just want to leave it stock. I've already been that road. The 17 STI was modified with E85 and full bolt-ons, and it ran amazingly. But I had an issue with some cops pulling me over and pretty much telling me to unmod the car completely so I can go and get it inspected. Otherwise, I would get into trouble. I did talk about that in my WRX video. About the WRX though, before I proceed with this STI review, I really love that car, but I miss this car too much. I didn't have it for about a year when I sold my STI about a year ago, probably about a year and a half ago, and during that time it was just too painful to have my STI. So it did me well though, because I saved some money from a monthly standpoint. I was paying less money. I got a pretty good deal on this one. It's not that gonna be much more. I can afford it, so I'm gonna live comfortably, making payments. I did finance the car, I didn't lease it, because I plan to keep it and just go through the payment cycle within 5 to 6 years. So that's pretty much that. But yeah, going back to the WRX, I really love that car. I didn't trade it in via Subaru. I did it. I sold it to CarMax because they give you guys more. The only downside to that is that you have to have a check or cash. You can't just unless you're buying a car, then you can do that. You can go ahead and put it on a new loan. But if you're just gonna sell the car, you have to pay the difference if you're upside down, or if you're, you know, on top, then they'll give you the money. But you know, I do recommend them from a buying perspective. I don't really recommend them from us, you know, actually selling. I'd recommend them via selling, not buying, because their buying prices are no haggle, so you can't really negotiate anything down from the listed price. So you know, they did have a couple STIs there that were used, but I just decided to get this new one. So let's go into interior. I did do something in the interior already, which I'm really happy about, and I'll go over that. So here's the interior, Alcantara. Really like this. I heard that the Recaros only come on top, so it didn't make sense for me to pay that much more for the Recaros. I'm really happy with these. I don't mind them at all, so I'm happy the way they are. Obviously, I don't have, you know, push start, so it's the base model, but who cares about that? Honestly, it's a performance vehicle. And then here's the STI badge. I do love the piano black color versus the silver in my 17. I love this shifter. This is a short throw as well, but this knob right here is amazing. I really like it over the standard STI knob that's just red right here. So I really love that. Obviously you have your DC CD, and here's some stuff that I have, coffee and chips. And then here's the thing that I switched. So I actually you know, switched out the head unit. The Harman Kardon one, which is the base for the base model, is crap. I've already had some issues. Took it to Subaru. They did the software update, but I was not successful getting them to fix it. So I just decided to upgrade the entire system. In reality, it's just a head unit. I did the head unit. As you guys can see, that's the base. They added a base shift here, or knob. And I have a subwoofer Alpine, and I have the stock speakers, but this is a Pioneer head unit, and it has let me see if I can turn it on real quick so you guys can see it. So it has wireless Apple CarPlay, which is really cool. Let me turn on the AC and close the door. And it has its own navigation on it. You guys can play you know, physical DVDs, so you guys can, I don't know if you can see that slot for CDs. It also takes, you know, it takes DVDs as well. So I really like this head unit versus the other one. It's responsive, it does its thing, so it works properly. One of the things that I don't know if you guys can notice, but I actually just arrived from a place that vinyl wrapped this piece, because the guy that did it only had a really prominent silver colored one right here. So this used to be silver, but I was able to match it as close as possible to the remaining, you know, piano black dashboard right here details. So you know, I'm pretty happy with the result. I used to hate it, and it was just a bummer. So I close to the braking period right there, as you guys can see, very close to it. I haven't, you know, I haven't really taken about 4,000 RPMs, so I've been really religious about making sure that I do the proper brake-in for the pistons. So let me see if I can turn on the volume on it. Probably not, because I have this recording right now. Let's just turn off the car, and I'll show you guys this badass custom base unit that I got. It's a custom box that the guy did it for me. I'll show you guys that. I have to press this button here. Okay, good to go. So this is what I'm talking to you guys about. So look at that. You know, it does move a little bit, but if it's like the same matching color to this trunk. But look at that, how perfect that is. It's awesome. They did a custom box for me so it fits perfectly. But yeah, that's the sub. It's an Alpine S model right there. Have some things here that I got from the dealer. All-weather floor mats. This is for groceries. It does open up. It feels really you know, quality material. Like, this is Jeffrey. My daughter named it for Halloween, so I have it ready to go. And then this is to protect the car from luggage. I guess you put it somewhere here and it protects from unloading and stuff like that. So that's that. It's pretty much that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do the Velcro on the back so that thing doesn't move the subwoofer. So yeah, guys, I don't know. Oh yeah, the tints. That's another thing I did. I almost forgot about that. So I did limo on the back, and I did the ceramic material so it keeps the heat away from my car. So yeah, I just want to get a better angle about it. So I'm in love with this car. It feels like a totally different car versus the WRX. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.